Hello YouTubers, welcome back to Yorkshire Media One. I am Mark, your host, your presenter, whatever you want me to be. Yes, I am cheaper and better than the BBC. Might make a few mistakes, but there you go, I am, better and more factual than the BBC. So what are we talking about today? Well, I'm talking about the iFlying Action, fully restored collector's edition, highly flying action now in high definition. And we are talking about Airwolf. A little bit of science fiction into it, and you've got one hell of a TV series when you see them for Ernest Borgnine and Jan Michael Vincent, and then you've got Archangel, haven't you? So you've got Dominic, you've got Stringfellow Walk, and you've got Archangel. So there you go. Now, this is an interesting one. I'll have to read the back of this. It's a briefing from the A56 7W classified top secret subject is Airwolf, a Mach 1 plus attack helicopter with the most advanced weapon system in the air today. It has been hidden somewhere in the western United States by its test pilot Stringfellow Hawk, Jan Michael Vincent. Hawk has promised to return Airwolf only if we can find his brother, brothers St. John and Emma had gone missing in Vietnam. We suspect that Archangel, deputy director of the agency that built Airwolf, is recently helping Hawk in return for Hawk flying Airwolf on missions of national concern. Stringfellow Hawk is created for him brilliant combat pilot, recluse since his brother's disappearance. His only friend is Dominic Santini, Ernest Borgnine, whose air service is the cover for their government work, with Hawk and Santini flying as a team at speed rivaling the fastest jets, matched by unmatched firepower. Airwolf is too dangerous to be left in unlightened hands. Finding it is your first priority. Ride along with the stars. Shannon Doherty, Beverly Hills 9021, 902 110. Yeah. Charm, David Emmings, Gladiator, Jet Tails, Gold Multi. Yeah. So DVD contains all 55 episodes from season 1 to 3. Season's guide booklet, original cast and biography. It is an outstanding. It's an outstanding piece of really TV series. When this came out, it came out in 80s, didn't it? I think it was 80. I think it was 1984, roughly. So I'll tell you. Yeah, it came out, did Airwolf. Came out in 22nd of January 1984. That's when it came out. So, it was the 80s. Well, really, I mean, I must admit, 80s did do really well with action. And it is action. Action-packed TV series and, a bit of science fiction, thrown into it with an helicopter that can go faster than a jet airplane. You know what I mean? It was good. It is. It's still good today. It still stands up today. I've watched this several times, and people say, "Well, how many seasons is it?" Well, I've got 3 seasons here, but they did release season 4 not too long back actually. Because there you go, season 4. And yes, you're right. It's not the same crew, unfortunately. But in this one, the first episode of this one, Dominic and Stringfellow Hawk die. It's as simple as that. Dominic gets blown up in his helicopter, and Jan Michael Vincent, Stringfellow Hawk, is poisoned, and he dies, and that's his brother there, which you should all recognise. Dick Van Dyke's son. So there you go. TV. So there's all the crew what's going to play Airwolf season 4, and that's what that is. And that's how many there is. And there's only 4 seasons of it, but it is a good one. I like to say it's action all the way. It is a high flying action TV series, and I do like it. It's different. When it came out, I don't know what they were going to do, but this came out and it was totally different from everything else. I mean, I like top secret stuff. I like action TV, action series like this. And that, I thought it would only be a one-off. I thought, oh, they'd only do 1 season, but they did 4 of them, and I'm quite happy with that. I mean, they could have done a season 5 if they really wanted, because they had the crew there. They had them there to do it. The actors would have done another season. So there you go. But they didn't. They finished it off at season 4. I think the ratings plummeted when them two wasn't in it anymore, unfortunately. So there you go. So that's it. That is Airwolf. Is it a landmark? Well, it is. It is a landmark TV series, as far as I'm concerned. It brings an element of. I haven't seen anything else like this since this has got released. You got the original concept notes and things like Kung Fu, Brian Customs, and just it is what it is. Airwolf. It is an exciting new TV series what they brought out in 1984, which I do like. You go into details. It's Santini and Stringfellow Walk who go nick it back from Moffat. Because it's Moffat who stole it. When you see the opening, you see Archangel and all that looking at it, and all the generals and looking at it, and you see a test of Airwolf, and it's Moffat who's designed it and who's in it, and they do the test and that, and out generals and say, it's been blown up, I mean, it's useless, and then suddenly it turns up in front of them with guns out and that, and he shoots at him, blows that base up, and off he goes into the desert. I think he goes into Saudi Arabian desert and things like that. And then Archangel asks Stringfellow Hawk if he can help them. He says no. He said no. And then when he says no, so they leave. He leaves, but Stringfellow Hawk is talking to Dominic Santini about, is there anywhere where we could hide an helicopter? So they find somewhere to hide this helicopter, and he says, I've never been down here before. I said, I've never been to the bottom, but you could fit it in, and yes, they could. Meanwhile, Stringfellow Hawk, they do that, and he flies back to his cabin, and all his paintings have been stolen. And there's a woman there saying, well, they do need your help. And Stringfellow Hawk says, get me my paintings back, or the deal's off. And Archangel comes back, and the deal is, I'll get you a helicopter, but you have to find my brother who's gone missing in action in Vietnam. Well, he's dead. Well, I don't think he is. And luckily, Stringfellow was right. So that's how it starts. So then him and Dominic go out there to steal Airwolf back, which they do. They do get it back, but unfortunately, a woman from the agency dies, and that screws Hawk up because she's wanting to kill, and he does. It blows them hell to hell. It's as simple as that. And that's the beginning of Airwolf, which I think is a damn good TV series. I really do. I do rate it. I've always said the first season is the best, and it is. This last season, well, with the people who's in this, I mean, what you've got to understand is the people who's in this, that's Dick Van Dyke's son in this. So, he's really a good actor, and he really is. That's supposed to be the niece of Santini, of Dominic Santini. and that's another helicopter pilot, and so is that one there. They're the government agency men trying to find Airwolf, which they do, but they find her as well. And the only two who can fly it is him, because he's, him. He takes it over, and then him in front there, the young lad, is his co-pilot, and this one here sits in back where Dom sat. So they fly it as free, basically. And then she's the ground crew. She repairs Airwolf. She keeps it up to date and all that. So this season's, they say, is it a weak story? No, it's not. I don't think it is. Airwolf heads to the skies for its stunning final flight in the 4th season of one of the most action-packed adventure series ever made, pilot by Stringfellow Hawk's long-lost brother St. John, Barry Van Dyke. The stage is set for the battles unlike anything seen before, joined by the new crew comprised of Dominic's resourceful niece, Jo, Michelle Santini, rebellious Major Mike Rivers, Grant Wayne Davis, and company agent Jason Locke, Anthony Sherwood, and Newman Locke's mysterious supervisor, and FIARM agent William B. Davis, featuring guest stars performance from Dick Van Dyke and Jason Priestley. Airwolf faces down its greatest challenges yet, and from the threat of a nuclear meltdown to contraband weapons and radioactive cloud, its explosive action from start to finish show that took adventure to new heights. And that's what Airwolf did. It took this to new heights. It really, really did. And it did really well. So there you go. So that's the 4th season. It's not a weak story behind it by any means. It's just that they changed the actors because the story went with the last one. They were trying to obviously they're trying to get Airwolf back, but he gets poisoned. In the beginning of this, does Stringfellow Hawk, and that's why his brother takes over. So he dies. Santini dies. They kill him. He gets blown up. Not by the good guys, by the way, by the bad guys, who Sinjin's got to find Sinjin here, this one here, Sinjin. So Sinjin got to go find the killers, and he does. And yeah, it's good. It really is a good TV series. And the 4th season is fully packed in action, advanced, and things like that. It really is. And that I'd love to get this on Blu-ray. I think it'd be better on Blu-ray. But there you go. Yeah, it is hell of a lot better. It's a good final season to a. Well, I think it's a better final season than what they did with Knight Rider. I thought what they did with Knight Rider was absolutely, but we'll get to that later on. So yeah, so the final season, unfortunately. So Airwolf, so that's a good one. It's all about an experimental helicopter, what they built and things like. So one-off, they ain't another. I know they're building another one, don't they call it Red Wolf 1. But Stringfellow Hawk knocks it out of the sky, kills it. So yeah. So that's it. So I hope you've enjoyed that, and so if you have, please give me a thumbs up. Please like it. Please subscribe if you're new and hit the bell icon here. All that will let you know when I'm uploading another video. Come back from time to time to make sure that you still subscribe to me, because YouTube algorithm has a nasty habit of unsubscribing people, unfortunately. Now, so just come back and make sure that you still are subscribed. Also, please share the video to your friends and your family and to other social media like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch and Bing. Also, use the comment section below and we can have a conversation, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now. Catch you all later. Bye.